Good evening, everybody. I can see everyone filing in. Good to see you tonight. Happy Wednesday. Happy Wealthy Wednesday. And tonight we have a very special guest, Nadia Touch, who's going to share some very valuable information for health and fitness pros. So let's jump into the good stuff. So give me a second. I'll share my screen. And just for those of you who may not know who I am, I'm Kristen Heenahan, and I will be your host tonight. And Nadia is going to share the fantastic info. So let's jump in. So tonight we are talking about Fitness Pros Profit Lab. So how fitness instructors can help more clients and increase their incomes. And move that out of my way. There we go. Now I can see. So whether you're a fitness expert or enthusiast, even if we survive, our quality of life may never be the same as I'm sure many of us have experienced through the pandemic. Things are definitely changing. And not only that, for our health is becoming a much more, top of mind subject. So the key to know is the 4 W's. So when and how to bring up the topic of fitness, what questions to ask, and why is it important to recognize the signs of opportunity when they come around. So in this webinar, fitness and health coach Nadia Touch will teach you how to use wellness to help other people while also growing your business. So if you have a health or a fitness business, how you can actually serve your customers and your clients better by being able to offer healthier solutions. So let's talk about what you'll learn. First, you'll learn how to recognize opportunities to promote wellness, what factors contribute to physical fitness, how it benefits you to help other people become healthier, which products you should focus on, and much, much more. So again, as I mentioned earlier, it's presented by Nadia Touch. And Nadia was originally from St. Petersburg, Russia, and she's been living in the US for the past 17 years. She has a bachelor's degree in education and a master's degree in psychology. She's also a certified health and life coach, as well as a fitness trainer. And I tell you, this woman could run laps around me 10 times over. She has spent the last decade learning natural ways to heal her body using quality nutrition, intense personal development, and exercise. And she is an absolute expert in habit change. Change your habits, change your life. So Nadia, I'm going to pass it on to you. Please come on in and take it away.
Thank you very much. Can you hear me good?
Yes.
All right. Well, my wellness journey actually started back in 2009 when I found myself sick and tired mom. It was really the turning point for me where I took my own personal journey of exploring what it is about fitness, what it is about nutrition, what it is about my mindset and how I see myself that I can change. Making a long story short, 10 years later, it's really about mindset, fitness, and nutrition. It's changing your habits. You've heard this phrase, if you don't like where you are, change what you're doing. So it's talking about how do we change habits. And that's how in this journey I was introduced to the wellness company in 2009, but just a few years ago and recently I became a certified life health fitness coach. And really the wellness products that I'm using is just a part of my business. So it's not a new business, not another thing that I'm doing. It's just a part of the services and offerings. Give me a second. My computer was not charging. I didn't realize that. Here you go.
That's the joys of tech. That always jumps up on us, right?
Yes. So it's not another thing. Again, it's a part of my programs, part of my service. And it's easy to recommend, it's easy to offer because it really runs in my blood. I use the products and it's easy to say, hey, you've got allergies, let me tell you what I'm using if I feel bad. And especially now, folks, when we are pivoting how we live in our businesses, what I realized that the e-commerce platform is even much more effective and it's always there with you. So whether it was 9 years for me, 10 years ago, it's still even higher and more effective and more in demand right now than ever before. So during the consultation, we call it consultation, but it's any initial conversation that you have with potential clients or customers, for example, there are always opportunities to hear the need. So what I would say, here's the 3 questions that I learned before I started servicing customers and clients in the right way. So go ahead and take a pen and write them down. They will leave you as soon as you leave this webinar. And especially if you feel something is not clicking with me, I feel nervous, there's all these background stories in your mind, how can you not get rid of, but how can you just adjust a little bit? So 3 questions. Number 1, how can I relate? We always think about ourselves and our whatever we are running, but how can I relate? How can I put myself in their map? Imagine you're crossing the river and you're stepping on the side where they're standing. How can I relate? Questions, listening, active listening is an amazing tool for that. Number 2, how can I serve? Actually, the best way you can serve is to actively listening, without interrupting, without thinking, oh, I've got to make some eggs. Listen to what they're saying, because in this listening, that's right, you will hear the need that you have a solution for. It's only in listening. If you don't listen, you will bring whatever solution that they may not have asked you for. And there is always, especially if you have a company that offers so many different programs, you've got those tools available if you hear the need, and always say that. 3rd question is, how can I get them into action? Again, being on the map, what does it mean? It doesn't mean what product can I sell. Well, number 1, maybe the product, maybe schedule an appointment. But number 2, also maybe if they're not ready for the product, for the service, maybe you can send them a resource. By the way, just this morning, I said, hey, Google this type of workout and see how it fits for you. She was grateful for this advice. And the 3rd one, maybe it's just to check in. If they say not now, maybe check in a month, or just to make them feel good and inspired to take that next step. So how can I relate? How can I serve? How can I get them into action? So in this initial consultation, and really in our company, we have a so-called health print. It's a 4-minute, 20 questions questionnaire, which I also use. And according to my profession, I have my own questionnaire. It's about 3 pages. But the major questions that I ask, if you can switch the slides, kind of 3 categories of these questions. Again, you want to know where they've been, read the history. What worked? What didn't work? What did they do in the past? Why are they talking to you? Active listening and knowing what to ask. Always be prepared, by the way. Second category is nutrition, because nutrition is very important. I mentioned it's mindset, diet, and exercise. That's why we're talking about here. What do they do for nutrition? I normally just ask, would you describe to me your average day of eating, really quick, breakfast, lunch, dinner, snacks, drinks? You will have a very clear picture what they're eating, and when they talk about it, they'll tell you if they need help with nutrition or not. And when they are answering your questions and having a dialogue with you, I make notes in my form. I make notes, oh, joints. I don't say anything. No, it's their time. I make notes. Ooh, she's struggling with calories. It might be good. I put a note. So there's all these offerings that I already have on my mind. The secret, keep it in. And of course, the existing conditions. I do want to know if there are any health issues in the fitness industry as well, injuries, surgeries, any medications they're on, any vitamins they're on. I don't make any significance of any question. I just ask them, vitamins my company offers. It's a really great question to know what they're taking and why they're taking what they're taking. Do you see the opportunities here? All over the place. And again, it's not my opportunity, it's the opportunity to help for the need that they have, the solution that we can provide. So through this question, I didn't feel okay in the mindset. Okay, so through those questions, I will know where they're stuck, where they're struggling. They'll tell me, do they want fitness? Do they also need help with nutrition? In my active listening, I already know what I'm offering to them. But what I may not yet know is how committed are they? That's actually the big issue in us and the wellness professionals. We know we want to help them. We know we have a solution, but are they committed to do whatever it takes? Let me rephrase the question. I ask it at the very end, because this will be the key to come back to them if they start saying no to something. On the scale, are you ready to write it down? Write it down. Word by word, it works, folks. On the scale from 1 to 100, how committed are you to do your best? To do your best. And it has to be 80 or plus. If it's under 80, something is missing. Maybe I didn't hear well. Something I have not created the trust in me, or they're just simply just wasting your time. If it's 80, sometimes I ask, what is this 20? What is it that is still on your way? Meeting the obstacles, meeting objections. What is it? Time? Oh, okay. So then we can take deeper look. What does exactly it mean? Do they not have time working out 3 days a week? How do they see that the time is an obstacle? So just a dialogue, what it is that they are experiencing difficulties with. Okay. I think I can talk about each slide for an hour, but so factors that contribute to physical fitness. It's really 3 factors which I would put them into category why they want to include fitness in the lifestyle. Sometimes we say, well, the doctor told me I need to lose weight so I can get, lower my medication. Is it really that why? If you know me well enough, I sometimes get that question, do you always talk about why so much? Yes, because your why is your own inspiration and motivation when nobody's watching. So you've got to find your why that is strong and big and motivating enough. What exactly, so this condition in your fitness, what exactly do you need fitness for? Is it weight loss? Is it muscle gain? Is it strength training? And what program are you going to use? And again, even if it's in the fitness industry, our folks come to us for fitness, I always ask about nutrition. It's not about exercising. If you're just looking at the exercise or one solution, please remember, I love this point here. It's 360 degree with your mindset, nutrition, and fitness. That's actually in the sequence. In the physical level, 80% of your success is nutrition. You've heard it, you are what you eat. Then is 20% fitness. And I know so many of us, weight loss is what we help others with and maybe ourselves. 80%. Quality of food, quantity of food, and then look at the fitness. But again, you want to make sure the program you're using to reach your goals is the right program for you.
And two, Nadia, just while you're on this slide, because as I'm looking at this, I'm thinking, trying to put myself in the shoes of a fitness professional, which by the way, I am not, but trying to. And if you're a fitness professional and you're looking at this pie chart of 20% fitness and 80% nutrition, it makes total sense to be able to offer the nutrition side as well, right? And offer that holistic 360-degree service. And that's where partnering with an amazing company to help you do that is so beneficial because you're serving your customers in such a well-rounded way. So thank you for bringing that up.
And we will dive deeper into what exactly I'm offering.
Mm-hmm. Yes.
Mm-hmm. Really, very important aspect is to know what they're doing right now. It's again, be on the map, ask a lot of questions so you know where they've been, where they are, and where they want to go. So benefits of helping others becoming healthier. Kristen, go ahead and move forward. So partnering with a company that can create an additional opportunity for really providing additional products, additional services, and the business opportunity as well. So I look at it as if I have a fellow wellness professional, I know they might be struggling. Most of them, 98% right now, are struggling. And I want to give them the opportunity to look at a great company that can be a great supplier of so many products. Really, they're covering all this 360-degree wellness, and let them choose if they want to use these products for their services to offer to the clients. On the client standpoint of view, I'm using the products. I want them to feel as great as I am. I'm a walking testimonial and I'm not 25. I just had a birthday, 42. I'm not shy. And I still run and I still work out, sometimes 5 times a day, just because I train and teach the class. And I feel great with no medication. I know it works, but it has to work from 360 degrees. And when I hear the need, I am not shy. I want them to feel better, and I promote and I recommend and I advise, just like anything, just like, hey, drink more water. Hey, you need vitamin C and garlic, or Nutrifern, as I was saying this morning, because of the allergies, alfalfa. So there's always a need, and we have a solution. So which product shall we focus on? When I made my expertise is habit change, and it's really the weight loss that most of my clients come to me. And of course, they think about the fitness, but it's not. We know it's 80% of nutrition. Through my questions, I will discover what I can help them with. Very often, 90% of the time, it's something they need help with nutrition. So, of course, if they come for fitness, I will recommend them a particular program. I will educate them how to exercise for weight loss. And part of my education, I say, hey, you need your calories checked every day. You told me you're committed 100% to do your best. That's what it takes. No step back. So tracking the calories, the best for weight loss, if you keep under your calorie budget, most apps say like 14 to 2,000 calories, much less well known, but 1,500 calories. When you keep yourself under the calorie budget, the best way is to find the meal replacements. I use it mornings, evenings, especially if I don't get a chance to breakfast or the dinner. This is my dinner right now. And they've got so much minerals and nutrients as if you're eating a meal, and the calorie is very low. So what you're giving to your body is the benefit of staying under the budget. And if you work out, these two together, you will be amazed with the result. You're giving your body great nutrition and you're working out. So meal replacements, protein shakes, again, it helps your protein be in check. And with that 30-day nutritional package that I promote called Prove It Challenge, it starts with Healthy Clean, 7 days. I love it because it's the healthy eating of fresh fruits and vegetables. And you just add nutritional supplements to help detox on your digestive system. It boosts your weight loss. It boosts your metabolism. You just feel amazing, feel great. I do it as accountability group on WhatsApp app. We do it together. I do it once a month. People just love it. They love doing it together. And when I get them on this challenge, if it's together with the workout, amazing. I always invite them, hey, let me give you an education of what we actually started on. Let me educate you on the company, on the products, on the business, so you have an educated knowledge of what you're actually using for now, for the future. So I schedule, I call it member orientation to show them the benefits, and I set them up for the ongoing education, which I love the system and the structure that we use for newsletters, events, podcasts for the products and the opportunities. This takes away or actually brings the benefit that I don't have to spend time educating them. very professional now. So to summarize, again, I'm using those products and this company for additional and sometimes very necessary. It's not like, oh, I don't know how to offer. It's a service I'm offering. It's a part of my business, and actually it allows additional income from my business. It's a part of the health benefit I'm offering. If they're suffering with allergies, just in fact, we talked about it this morning, the fitness exercise we're doing, it's a little bit weird, but I say, hey, that's what I'm using for allergies. Let me send you a couple of links. So it really helps my clients to be healthier. That's the bottom line. For my fellow professionals, it's a great opportunity for them to help their clients as well and themselves and have that income for the business. And again, I want to stress that especially now that everything is going towards online, this has been an incredible benefit to allow my business. Hey folks, I quit a full-time job. I stopped 2 months ago, a month and a half ago, and I went virtual online. With this company, it went with me. No change, nothing. It actually added more benefit to what I'm doing. So grateful.
That is so great, Nadia. Thank you so much. And I'm just going to stop the share here and see if there's any questions. I know I have a couple questions for you. And you know what? You shared a lot of this already, what you do and how you utilize the wellness company with what you do fitness-wise and how you're able to really, I'm sure you get amazing results for your clients, right? And isn't that what the goal is, right? You want your clients to get results, and this is a great way for them to do that, but also stay working with you. So a little bit about, what is your day to day? If you were working with someone, and you talked about the questions, but also, how do you weave in when it's appropriate to share a solution that you might have with your health and nutrition side of things?
Mm-hmm. Question. So what comes to me is just like this morning, client is suffering with allergies. I use the products I got to offer. And it's really, I'm asking them a question. Even if it's a fitness, for example, program that I'm offering or a health coaching program, there's always a question. So it's like a permission, marketing permission offering. Would you consider I share what I use? I share how it helps. You want to take a look. And with that initial questionnaire, it says it all. It tells you where you can offer a solution. If I feel, oh my gosh, I can offer this, 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 and that, go for the one that will make the most difference for them. And that 30-day nutritional challenge package really is the key. And I even tell them, hey, if you do the fitness and you start on the program, I guarantee you will be amazed at your results. That midsection that you want to get rid of, you will be shrinking happily and healthily.
And the healthily part is the critical piece, critical piece in that. And so the other question that I had for you, I guess it's kind of a question. Yeah, it's kind of a question. So can you share a little bit about how being able to offer the products that you offer with your supplier, how has that been able to increase your connection and retain a better retention rate with your fitness clients? Because they're not having to go out and look for it elsewhere. You can offer the whole thing there. So share a little bit about that, especially, you can't work one-on-one with people, or at least you couldn't for a couple months recently. So share how that helped being able to offer those solutions even when you couldn't meet face-to-face.
Well, actually, in my case, I never even stopped. I transitioned in even the day before the gym closed up. I started training online. And what it helps is when I educate them, a quality education, how the products can help them. I educate them on using the auto-ship in the right way, using this loyalty rewards programs for free products, etc. I educate them how they can switch to shipping, how they can add products, etc. And I ongoingly also invite them to events, webinars, read the newsletter. What happens is, just like last night, hey, what shake do you recommend, this or that? So they're already interested, they're already purchasing the products, and that's what becomes a residual income. They stop training with me probably soon. She does it for accountability more than anything right now, but when she stops, she will keep ordering the products because of that initial education. And again, those additional services we can offer. Hey, would you consider allergies? Will you consider, what do you use for cleaning products? I can even offer to take a look at that aspect. It's not my expertise, but I got a solution to offer. And it's something they can purchase over and over and over on their own. Nutritional products, we eat every day, we need them every day. Something that I don't have to deal one-on-one.
And the best part is the product gets delivered right to their house. They don't even have to go pick it up.
Yeah, I keep it
and you don't have to deliver it.
That's right. Mm-hmm.
Excellent. Well, thank you so much for sharing, Nadia. Are there any last words before I wrap it up that you'd like to share?
I would like to bring back to those questions. How can I relate? How can I serve? How can I get them into action?
That's excellent. And those are incredibly valuable questions and great ways to really listen to the person. And I think that's the critical piece too, is actually listen to the person and hear what they're telling you so that you can give them a solution that's going to be right for them, be a good fit. Excellent. Well, thank you so much, Nadia. So let me just share my screen here and we will end this off. So if you'd like to learn a little bit more about starting to earn online, you can ask the person who invited you for a link to explore the opportunity. And in there, you're going to discover the simple steps to creating an amazing lifestyle using your laptop and smartphone. And as Nadia shared, this is a fantastic thing if you are a fitness professional to be able to offer this added service, because one, you're going to be giving your clients a much better service. You're going to give them better results. And the best part is they don't have to shop around. They already know you. They already trust you. So why not give them the full service that you possibly can? And so keep in mind, when you want to look at this, it's free to look. There's no cost to look. There's no pressure, and there's definitely no risk. And in the classrooms, you will discover all of the details about the online system we use, the product supplier that we use and recommend, exactly how we get customers, the product categories and best sellers, how we create sales without selling, the benefits our supplier offers, the startup costs, how it works. Basically, you get to see everything. And then you get to make a decision if this is a fit for you with what you do in your fitness business. So thank you so much for tuning in to this month's Wealthy webinar. And we look forward to seeing you on our next upcoming events, where we're going to learn more on topics from learning how to earn online. So with that, everybody, thank you so much for joining. Nadia, again, thank you so much for sharing this fantastic information that is incredibly valuable. And to you who are tuning in, thanks again, and we'll see you guys next round.